Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below. Hey guys, now follow me on Instagram at Ultra Maximus Reviews and Twitter at Ultra__Maximus. Links in the description below.
Oh, hey, look, it's Jeff Goldblum as the Fly.
You are completely
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another retro review for 31 horror toys in 31 days. And today we're going to rewind it all the way back to 1995 with McFarlane Toys Vertebreaker from Spawn Comics. Now, this is a figure I remember back in the day. I want to say he's the same type of demon as the Violator. I want to say it's like his brother. There were a few of them, I believe. He's a little bit smaller than the Violator, but very, very similar. And he's got kind of the clown face paint on his bones, which is kind of interesting. But it's very typical McFarlane Toys from back in the day. We get the neat Spawn logo here. It's got 16 points of articulated evil, which is nice. Now, I got this for 15 bucks at my local flea market, the Emporium 31 here on the south side of Indianapolis in Greenwood. But yeah, this thing looks really cool. Very nice. It's got the instructions on the bottom of how to work all the doodads and jazz. Back of the package here has got other figures in the wave. And my local flea market actually has this future Spawn that looks pretty cool. The Angel or Angela figure I have reviewed. I'll add a link to that. And do I have any of the other figures? I don't see any off the top of my head that look familiar. But yeah, we got a few different lines and then a little bio of Vertebreaker right down there. And then here we go, just some of the other figures in the wave, looking all kinds of cool. Want another wave, very cool. And yet another wave of figures, very nice. And then here is the bio for little Vertebreaker. So if you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And, well, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get this demon from hell out of box and see what we think. So here we have Vertebreaker out of the packaging, and I gotta say, this figure is a lot of fun. While it's not as big as like a Violator figure, I think I like it better because it is a bit more compact. It doesn't feel as brittle as some of those old Violator figures I've had in the past. And I just like the paint job on this guy. I think it looks really, really good. It reminds me a lot of the clown paint on his face when he's in human form. And I definitely dig that. And he's got a lot more little legs and feet than I initially thought. He's very, I don't know, almost gorilla-like. But the sculpt and the paint on this is very well done. I am definitely digging this. He's got lots of articulation. Now mine, the legs are a little bit warped, and that looks like it's from QC issues. But as far as articulation goes, the mouth does open and close, so that's cool. This arm moves up and down, as does this arm right here. It's just a little stiff. This arm does swivel like that, and the hand also swivels up there. This leg is supposed to go back and forth, but doesn't really. The elbow does move. This arm moves up and down, and it also swivels. And then these legs on the bottom also swivel there. And then this leg back here, again, elbow moves, and then the upper leg moves just a little bit. And yeah, overall, this thing is just super creepy and super fun. So taking a closer look at the figure itself, taking a look at the upper arms on this guy. Again, they're very spindly, kind of spider-like. Loving the paint deco. Lots of different paint apps with bone spurs, the blue paint on his little claws and hands. He's even got black little fingernails. The spine going up his back look really, really cool. And just looks very wicked and just, I don't know, arachnid-like. And then taking a look at the midsection of the figure, again, this thing is so creepy and cool. I love the kind of clown-esque paint job that we got going on his face, his horns coming out, the blue on the crab claws there, all the blacks and browns and reds and light kind of browns. He's got a little bit of splatter paint on there. Again, very popular in the 90s. He just, I don't know, he looks like a cross between the Jeff Goldblum Fly, a Brood, and I don't know, Violator. And it looks super wicked cool, and I love him. And then finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, lots of little legs going on here. He's got kind of, I don't know, this weird gorilla kind of thing, backwards gorilla thing going on, where he's got his lower legs kind of going out forward with his rear legs kind of holding him up in the back, and the nasty kind of venom-like tongue coming down out of his mouth. Again, all the paint apps look gorgeous. It looks evil and wicked. Now mine, again, one of the legs is kind of warped up a little bit, but you know, I think that's probably QC, or the fact this thing's like 20 plus years old. And you know, it's okay. It works, it stands, it is what it is. It almost has kind of tree-like looks in the legs, rooting it down in the ground, and just a lot of fun. For comparison, here we have Vertebreaker next to the Demon Dog or Hellhound from the Ghostbusters Plasma series. And as you can see, Vertebreaker is a pretty decent sized figure here. He's actually a lot taller than the Hellhound. I would say, to be honest, about the same amount of plastic, if a bit more, because it's not this hollow plastic that this figure is, which is very nice. Again, that's something we just don't see in today's action figures, and he definitely looks as demonic or more demonic than the Hellhound does. So is Vertebreaker from McFarlane Toys, Spawn Comics, something that you want in your Spawn collection? I'm going to say yes. It was one of the demons, like Violator. I believe that this is one of his brothers. I want to say there were like 3 or 4 of them. If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below. It's been forever since I've read those books back in the 90s, and I've always liked this concept of this demon. It's always been kind of fun and cool, and to be honest, I've never had this particular figure. I remember seeing it back in the day, but having it in hand, I like it a lot better than the Violator. I just like the design, the color pattern. It's a bit more compact, and it feels a lot more stable than Violator figures that I've had in the past that have been very tall and kind of lanky. And this guy's kind of squat, gorilla, buggy type of vibe going on, and I'm definitely digging that. So there he is, Vertebreaker from Spawn Comics by McFarlane Toys for 31 horror toys in 31 days.
See you next Wednesday.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And jump over to Facebook and like my page to upload your video links, pictures, and join the conversation there. Click on the links in the description below.